Llay Welfare is, it started in the turn of the century, last century, of course, with the, basically Llay as a town becoming a mining town, and built because of the mine, because of the coal and the seams that are in the, greater Wrexham area. And the Welfare is obviously a gorgeous building in North Wales that was built for the miners, the institute, and football kind of came because of that. Obviously, football being super popular in the North, there was a lot of, I don't know my history as well as some of the others, but there was a lot of clubs that popped up around the Welfare, and luckily enough, ours is one that has survived almost a century.
Well, I played for the Welfare. I played for the reserves, but mainly in the first team. I played from 17 up till 28, 29, where I had a couple of serious injuries which forced me to retire from football. But I've been involved with the Welfare from 17. I'm now 51. I've held basically every role, from a player to the manager to the vice chairman, now to the chairman. Well, my job is a builder, so as chairman, I'm basically running the club. But I've got a really good committee of 25, 28, and we're all strong in our various skills. But it can be, we've done everything in the club, from when this new committee started about 20 years ago, which me and Vaughan Parry founded, and then, but obviously Vaughan Parry's our president, Vaughan was the manager, Vaughan's been a player, and from when we took over the committee 20 years ago to where we are now, we've made leaps.
My background is actually, so I come from, I played baseball, American sport, in university, and worked in professional baseball for almost almost 8 years. Was with the Dodgers, the Cubs, the Mets, the Office of the Commissioner for MLB. So various roles in player operations, and that career transitioned into a brand building, marketing career in health and wellness companies, and was with a few Vital Proteins, NBPR. I'm currently with Mito Red Light, a red light therapy company, one of the industry leading ones. And I came to Wrexham at a half work, half personal visit to check out the town. Mark Howard became a friend of mine, Wrexham's goalkeeper, and finally suggested I come visit the town. I did. Kind of, I had been falling in love with the club because of the documentary. As you can see behind me, if I do a little tilt up there, you got the chairman, and I got the Wrexham wall of stuff. And no, I obviously liked Rob McElhenney's work. I'm a huge Sunny in Philadelphia fan, and upon coming over there, you wander around the greater Wrexham borough and you find Llay and the Welfare, and I just kind of got sucked into it, met the gents, and just offered, hey, if you need anything, I can help, I can advise, whatnot. And a month later, I was a full committee member, and according to all of them, I'm in it for life. So that's where I stand.
I was playing until I was 23. I did my cruciates, and then on my recovery, I'm a teacher. I was working in a secondary school. I'm one of the teachers there, ran a local football club in West Cheshire on the Wirral, and I just asked if I could help out, really, just to keep my hand in as part of my recovery. And he was like, yeah, great. So I went down there at Heswell for the season, by the back end of the season, and really enjoyed it. Never really thought about coaching because I was always used to playing. And then come to the end of the season, and he stepped down because he retired, and just asked if I'd take over. So we did, and we moved to another club, Putton Royal, who had just been relegated into West Cheshire 3. So I took that when I was 24, the manager's job, and then so that was kind of my coaching, and that's how I got into it, really. Just from there, I did my coaching badges, and obviously where I'm at now, but it started when I was 24.
This is it, just on the edge of the penalty spot now with McIntyre. This one for the Cymru North. It's in! It's in! Llay Welfare are the Cymru North.
Well, last season was probably one of the best seasons to be chairman. The highs and lows, the highs being the playoff final down in Bala. It was a bittersweet day for me, that was, because I'm a Manchester United fan. I had a FA Cup final ticket, which I had to give up because it was on the same day as our playoff. I was never ever going to miss the playoff, and to go through on penalties, I've never been so nervous as player, manager, chairman. It was just the best end to the best day, and obviously got back here to see Manchester United lift the cup as well, so what a great day.
It's a rough adjustment, honestly. We have played extremely good football, especially out the gate. Really was excited with some of our first ties as well, and it's just late match collapses. It's kind of learning. It's learning a new league. The pace of play is a little faster. There's some more experience. Obviously, there's been a little rocky road with some with our management in terms of our manager and other people and some shuffles. So hopefully we're working hard to right the ship there. And also I'll go back and say there was a 3-point deduction that essentially our situation is we thought someone was eligible. We did our FIFA paperwork. We put them in commit. FAW approves him. We play them. FAW reaches out and says, "Oh wait, he is not eligible. He's on a student visa." We pull him immediately as requested, and they come back still saying, "Oh, we have to deduct you points because he played in that game." And there's no ownership on the FAW side when it comes to that.
I think it was interesting. I think it was a lot of raised eyebrows because I've come in with Philly, which I do get, but the opportunity for me to go in as a first team manager is something I couldn't say no to. I felt like I was ready, and I do feel like I'm ready. Unfortunately, sometimes I know it's a cliche, but it is football, and unfortunately, it was an opportunity that I couldn't say no to. And it didn't feel great because of the whole Philly situation, and I know it didn't look great, probably from an outside point of view, but it wasn't like I'd just taken the role. I was doing a lot of the training sessions anyway, and to be fair, there's not been that much difference from what I was doing then to what I'm doing now, so it's just obviously that the buck falls on me with decisions, and thankfully so far there's been more better decisions than not. So
Jordan, he came. We had an interview with Jordan. He brought some notes down where we've been from before he took over, where he thinks he can improve us as a football manager and as a football team. So we're behind Jordan all the way.
Sticking the Cymru North is the ultimate goal, whether it's by a point or whatever, whatever we can do. Honestly, just stay up. I think the ability to regulate and stick will give us an opportunity. The off season comes quick and it ends even quicker, and I think that's when you're going up, when you're making that jump from the Ardell leagues to the Cymru North, the Cymru leagues, it's a big jump. It's a big chasm to go through, and to have such a short off season, especially with some, there were some delays last year and some rescheduling of matches just due to weather and a lot of rain. So yeah, it wasn't a lot of time for us to catch our feet. Luckily, there's a good football base in our town, in our area. But yeah, if we can regulate and stay up, I think we'll be able to turn around and actually start competing and fighting with some of those bigger clubs.
Of the clouds I draw when near, so I turn to look around, and I saw that you were there.
I'll speak openly, honestly about this. We haven't been battered. We've been in the games, but obviously Tier 2, you've got to be clinical. And we've been leading games, then drawing games, then losing games, all in the space of 90 minutes. And it's just being able to see the game through.
Take the line. Go on, Luke. Hey! Go on, Finn, keep going! I'll see! Hey! George! Come on, move back here!
There's two ways to it, isn't there? There's obviously we stay up. It's going to be a tough job. Obviously with the points deduction as well, that doesn't help. Ideal situation is obviously we're above the dotted line, and I genuinely think the squad that we've got is good enough to stay up. And I think that when the January window comes, it's about keeping our best players and adding little bits of what we can.